Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
You ain't shit, and you're never gonna be shit with your little ass dick. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you nigga with the sauce. And the one they call it Don too. Man, fuck y'all niggas.
Yo, what's up? The Sauce here.
He's here with the Don.
And it's your favorite boys from down the block, your favorite boys from Queens, your favorite Colombian niggas who'll be repping the city mad hard. Welcome to another episode. We thank you for listening. God bless you. And I hope all of you are doing great. How are you feeling today, Don?
I'm chilling. Thanks everybody for listening to the Sauce with the Don. We're here. We're gonna talk.
Yeah, I mean, crazy now. This is our 8th week. I can't believe time has gone by so fast.
Yeah, that's 2 months, I think.
Yeah, I mean, sort of, give or take. What was
Yeah. Well, our first episode was in
September
early,
something.
Early September.
And now it's fucking November. Thanksgiving's coming up. I hope y'all are staying warm.
Obviously,
I know.
you're not.
I know I got a little cough. It's fucked up, but it's all good. Girls, I'm sure them pumpkin spice lattes are good, so keep drinking them. Niggas, I hope y'all wearing some condoms when you here during cuffing season. And yeah, that's just my advice for the day. So we got a special episode for you. I don't know what it's about, but
I guess we could just it could be a broad subject. I'll start off with do you think old school rappers that have been popping since the 90s
yeah,
could come back and have a resurgence?
like right now they aren't doing anything, and then in next year they could potentially be popping.
And
again.
not that they're not doing anything right now, because I'm sure they are. They're just not getting any play, not
Totally.
in hip hop holding it.
Okay, so I mean, we could go through a few examples. We could go with like Jay-Z, who started in 1994, and
He might have even started earlier. But
when did
his first album came out in 96.
96? Okay, so then Reasonable Doubt came out in 1996. He made the blueprint to what hustling is, and then became, now he's considered, one of our OGs, one of the greatest. But he still is pretty relevant in the hip hop community. People
yeah.
are always wanting to listen to him, but he's not popping in that
I
sense.
think he's popping. I feel like if he were to drop an album right now, it would do like what Dr. Dre did.
With Compton?
Yeah.
Well, but is that really that popping?
Yeah, 200,000. First of all, I think he would do more than that, but I'm just saying 200,000 is really good.
And I think it did end up going platinum.
What, Compton?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I'm thinking of more like people like Snoop Dogg.
Well, I mean, Snoop Dogg he started in what, 90, when did,
I think 94,
94, 95?
93.
93 with Nothing But a G Thing?
I think so.
Okay, so then 93,
Or 92.
and that's when, like West Coast started really popping.
Yeah.
He was part of that surgence. And people didn't accept him in the beginning, but whatever. But then he became one of an OG, and now we know him as Uncle Snoop. But if you go back to like 10 years ago, 06,
I feel like he was still like
he was popping.
a force. He was still a force.
Drop It Like It's Hot is one of the hottest singles. He might be known more for Drop It Like It's Hot than Nothing But a G Thing.
Yeah.
When you consider like younger people, and like white people.
Yeah.
And like I have a friend named Jintu, and she like in high school people were calling her Gin and Juice. But she didn't know that that's from a song. And
Really?
I had mentioned it to her. I was like, you like that song? She's like, what song? And I was like, Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg. She's like, what? That's a song? I thought people were just calling me that. And I'm like, oh, wow. So, but I'm sure she knows what Drop It Like It's Hot is.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, the Blue Carpet Treatment, I thought that was a really good album. Yeah, it had hits and like it was getting play.
Right.
But at the same time, you look back, it was a different time where I feel like it was easier for people that were in the game already to still stay relevant. Now it's like you got to be young, you got to do this new.
It's not. I mean, like
people flow.
If you look at Remy Ma and Fat Joe.
Yeah, they're the exception. I'm really glad that they came back and did it. It just gives me hope for like someone like 50 Cent to get that poppin' hit.
And be able to like have a high charting single that will get him a lot of money.
All the way up. Deadass, I did not think Remy Ma could come back with a song like that. When she first got out of jail, she did a remix to that DJ Khaled song that has Jay-Z, French Montana, Meek Mill, I think Rick Ross. I forgot the name of the song, but she remixed it and it was like, it was good, but it wasn't. They tried to push it, but it didn't work.
Right. But then she came out with All the Way Up, and then now she has a bunch of remixes that are fire as well.
Yeah, and now she's like there. She's here now. She's good.
How much do you credit that to just New York radio? How do you think it is?
No, I mean, I remember the first time I heard All the Way Up.
All the Way Up is definitely like...
It was All the Way Up and a Lil Wayne song that came out at the same time. I listened to the Lil Wayne song first. I was like, oh, it's really good. I remember texting you and I was like, oh, this Lil Wayne song is good. Or it's fire. Yeah, but I was probably just being biased because I love Lil Wayne. It probably wasn't that great. So then that happened. I think it was a Lil Wayne remix or something. And then I listened to All the Way Up and I was like, whoa, no, this is a hit. And I remember texting you back. I was like, but All the Way Up is fire. Like, that is a hit. That is going to get played.
And then it got played everywhere.
Yeah, it got played. And I was like, thank God.
And then, so like, but also Remy Ma wasn't popping because she was in jail the whole time. She did have like Conceited, and that was a popping ass song.
She was popping.
She was popping. But then Fat Joe also had Make It Rain.
Make It Rain. Yeah, and no. Fat Joe, he's.
But that was 06, 07.
No, but he had a song after that. It was like an R&B song.
With the one with Kanye?
No, it was I think with Neo.
I vaguely know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I'll figure it out. But he's stayed in touch. I mean, with his beef with 50 Cent, I thought maybe it took a little setback. But he'd always stayed on the radio at least like every year or every other year. But I mean, he's been quiet for a couple, like 4 or 5 years.
Who are you talking about again?
Fat Joe.
Okay, yeah.
Fat Joe has been quiet for 4 or 5 years until All the Way Up came out.
Right.
So that's another thing. Fat Joe is an OG too.
Most definitely. He is one of the ones who was with Big Pun, one of the OGs. God bless the dead. But then trying to think of another artist, like you have like Lil Wayne, who also started in the 90s, like 98, 99. And I don't know if he's able to get back popping. I mean, he most definitely could because people are still like looking to hear him, but he just consistently keeps putting out whack work. But he still gets pushed from mainstream media.
No, I don't think he gets pushed because I don't hear him on the radio like that.
Well, you hear No Problem.
Yeah, No Problem is an
and Miss Officer.
But, yeah, but that's an old song. I'm talking about his new music. You won't really hear it.
What song would you want to play from now?
None really.
Other than fucking nothing, yeah.
There's nothing right now. I mean, his BET Cypher.
I mean, he has a song called Keys to the Streets with 2 Chainz and like it's like a DJ that came out recently. That song, he like snaps in that song.
Oh yeah. They actually played it on the radio.
Oh, okay. So then there's that, and then they have the song with for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but that doesn't get played anywhere. I don't hear it anywhere.
They don't play on Z100?
I don't think so. And if they did, you think they're gonna wait till Lil Wayne's verse is all the way at the end?
Yeah, Z100 doesn't cut songs. They play the whole song.
They cut rappers' parts of songs.
I guess you're right. And then he just made the intro to the Skip Bayless show.
Yeah, that was cool.
So I mean, he's still like.
I mean, the song "Grateful" that he dropped on Tidal exclusively as a single or something,
right?
Which gives me hope that he's dropping an album soon. "Grateful" was good. I think it had too much autotune, and I don't think they'll play it on the radio though. And I want them to play Lil Wayne on the radio again. Like he could still do it. He can still make good songs.
Make hits. I think if he just goes back to doing features.
Yeah, he's just got to go to making the right feature though.
Yeah,
he has to pick the right features because lately I feel like he hasn't been making the right features. He's featured on Solange's album. I heard his feature. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
And
I didn't hear it, and then he's also on the Nat Turner album with.
With Gucci Mane. Yeah, and I thought that song was good too. I mean, it was decent. Gucci Mane snapped on it.
And he's very conscious, and so I mean, I'm sure he's gonna come up and like do some.
You just gotta lay low on the auto-tune. Or if he's gonna do the auto-tune, he's gotta look back at how he used to do it.
I think what he needs to do is make another song with Drake and Nicki Minaj. And
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
what do you mean?
Nicki wouldn't work with Drake right now.
But they don't need to work with them. They could just
I don't
submit
think
a verse.
Nicki would make sure that she's not submitting a verse that Drake's gonna be on.
But she would be on a Meek song.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, she's on Meek's side, but she's not gonna outingly diss
Right.
Drake.
Right.
But
But she's because I mean I don't think she doesn't like Drake. I'm
yeah,
pretty
but
sure
I mean, if she's obviously gonna choose her, she's gonna choose her man over
because she has to.
her friend, you know.
But
Yeah, maybe one day Meek and Drake will squash it.
I don't think so. Fucking Meek, I mean Drake and Chris Brown tried to squash it. They made a fucking skit for the ESPY Awards, and
Yeah.
right after that they started beefing again.
Yeah, well, I mean, Chris Brown is emotional.
Well, both emotional.
Yeah, they both are.
They like skin shit. All right, and I'm trying.
But let me think of another rapper that needs a come up right now.
I mean, if you like,
You know, Eminem. If Eminem were to come out tomorrow with a single, yo, everybody would love it,
I agree.
and it'd be played on the radio.
Yeah.
That's how I want certain rappers to be treated.
But I mean, Eminem's like kind of a pop star.
Yeah, I know, but he's a rapper. He's a rapper to the core. He raps.
That's true. That's true. But he never fell off.
No, he did. What was that album?
The Re-Up?
Recovery or Relapse?
Relapse was the first one.
Relapse wasn't. I mean, they tried to push it, but they didn't get that much play.
Crack a Bottle.
Crack a Bottle was number one.
Crack a Bottle. You have We Made You.
Yeah, I'm thinking of We Made You. We Made You wasn't that pushed.
It wasn't.
They
I mean,
tried.
it wasn't really on the radio. It was on MTV.
Yeah, they played the video, but it wasn't pushed as much as like
Love the Way You Lie.
no,
Recovery.
I'm thinking of like another funny song that he made, like the
Ass
Real
Like
Slim
That.
Shady.
Ass Like That.
Ass Like That was pushed.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, but it probably was.
Like, I mean, no, I guess like Kids, that wasn't pushed, but I couldn't tell you because I had to listen to the radio when that came out.
Well,
That's on like Marshall Mathers LP.
uh-huh.
And then there has to be others. Just Like That.
Just Like-
Just Lose It.
Just Lose It, or the other one before that. Two Trailer Park Girls Go Round Me Outside.
Oh. Guess Who's Back? Back
Without Me.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, but We Made You wasn't as pushed. But then you had Recovery.
I mean, We Made You wasn't as good either.
Yeah, but it was funny though. I
Yeah.
liked it. I still
mean,
like it.
The whole album to me was just too dark. I didn't,
Well, that's like the point of it.
and the accents, I didn't like his accent.
But the Recovery came back.
Recovery came and it was like the old Eminem, as in he's a superstar again.
He had Love the Way You Lie.
Yeah.
Banger.
Not Afraid.
Not
He
Afraid.
had his Forever verse.
Yeah. Sure, I think he had more. He definitely had more shit on that. Love the Way You Lie Part 2.
Spacebound.
But that wasn't played on the radio.
It wasn't. I heard it on the radio a couple times.
Spacebound?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. The song's kind of slow. But it's very good.
All right, so then we're thinking of Marshall Mathers 2.
And then Marshall Mathers LP2, he fucking first week sold 900,000. Like,
Yeah, I know, but that's because it was like sequel and nostalgia.
But he had- he had
did
Rap
he have
God.
songs
Rap
on the radio?
God. Rap God.
He had Rap God, Monster Ball, right? That was the name
No,
of the
just
song?
Monster.
Oh, Monster?
I'm friends with the monster. But the one with Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he went on tour with Rihanna,
Yeah.
which we were at.
Yeah, that
I know.
was popping.
And so, like, Rap God, fucking...
Berserker, but the Berserker do what it was supposed to do. I don't think so.
well, he dyed his hair blonde again.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't hearing Berserker on the radio.
I'm sure it was played like once, but no, I wasn't hearing it either.
Yeah.
And what the Marshall Mathers LP2 did was show that he can actually rap. That's really like what... Because it wasn't like his best album. I mean, like,
Some
out of
people
his
might
own
think
thing.
so.
But it's excellent, and you could tell that you can see that he can rap and he knows how to rap.
Yeah.
When you have songs like Love Hate or something like that with Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
like that shit is fire. Or
The whole album, I think,
is
except for the
fire.
one where he's singing in one whole song. He's literally singing the whole time.
he has that song about his mom.
Yeah, that
That's
song.
beautiful. That song.
Yeah, the video is,
beautiful.
like-
And so he came back, but then he dropped Shade 15, and it didn't do that well.
Yeah, but that was like a compilation. Wasn't really like his album, you know?
Yeah, and he had the freestyle, and then he had Detroit versus Everybody.
Detroit versus everybody was played on the radio.
And so he can most definitely come back, and he is gonna come back. He's gonna drop another album, most definitely. And he's gonna probably have a single that'll be pushed, and he's gonna probably sell another 750 easy on first week. Hopefully.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think of who else. Nas. All right, Nas. Nas is like hard to talk about because his beef with Jay-Z really like helped him a lot. Because I don't think Nas was getting looked at. I think he was underrated at the time before the beef with Jay-Z. So once Jay-Z beefed with him and Nas was declared the winner, that pushed Nas into legendary super status where he's considered one of the greats. Even though I'm sure some people considered him the greats before, but he was underrated.
His first album, people consider it to be one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time.
Yeah, I
people
mean,
like
it's debatable.
And so, but Nas always also gets criticized by not having the best beats. Like he is even used the same beat twice on the same song. One on It Was Written, and then I forgot on the other
on
album.
A different album.
Yeah, and he used the same beat for 2 different songs, but it's the same beat, and so like he's just widely criticized. But if you go to Life Is Good, which is his last album that he dropped,
yeah,
I love Life Is Good. It's excellent, and all his albums are good, except you could probably debate that. What's the one with the Egyptian face?
Godson?
No, not Godson.
The Laws.
It wasn't. I forgot. That's the one.
Nostradamus? No, it wasn't Nostradamus. I Am.
Yeah. That's the one. That one is considered like his weakest album.
Really?
Yeah, like but people say.
Hate Me Now is on that.
I know. That's like the only song, which is a banger, and the beat to that is good. But how much do you credit Diddy's chorus on that? He absolutely kills it.
What?
For on Hate Me Now.
Yeah.
How much do you credit that to it being a banger?
No. Nas went in.
He did. I'm not gonna front.
And then in Stillmatic, I feel like Stillmatic was when he became
legendary.
Legendary.
And then
because of One Mic.
And then when he dropped Untitled album, the one that he wanted to call Nigger.
Oh yeah. That didn't get no play.
Nah, it didn't.
And Hip Hop Is Dead. All right, before Hip Hop Is Dead, right?
Yeah.
Hip Hop Is Dead. He had Hip Hop Is Dead. That's it. Literally.
He had that song, and then he had another song with like Keisha Cole or something. That was his second single from that album. It's like
Forget About You.
Yeah.
It's with Chrisette Michele.
So yeah, some singer, and that song is his other single, which didn't get as pushed. And so Hip Hop Is Dead
was literally the only song, and then the Untitled that had a Hero, but it didn't really get played.
No, it didn't at all. It didn't
at all.
And then that's when you felt like Nas kind of fell off.
Yes, and then he did Distant Relatives with Damian Marley, and
which is excellent.
Yeah,
the whole album.
Enter the Ninja was getting played. Enter the Ninja was getting played.
Not Enter the Ninja. As We Enter.
As We Enter. Enter the Ninja. That's Diane Ward.
And then he has Legend on that, which is amazing.
But yeah, I'm thinking of As We Enter. As We Enter was getting played on the radio.
Played on the radio.
Pushed.
And then they dropped the album, and it was great.
Yeah, but so then 2 years after that, he drops Life Is Good,
which is also good. We had Daughters on that. Beautiful, beautiful song for the father. Nasty.
The first single, when he dropped that,
fucking Accidental Murderers, fucking great. That song with Rick Ross.
And then The Don.
That's
me. The song all about me. Nas the Don. Yo, when we saw him at Summer Jam.
Oh my God. And he brought out Lauryn Hill.
Yo,
that was really, really
good. Nas killed it.
If I ruled the world, imagine that. Yo, son.
Daughters. I heard that he wanted to get Jay-Z, the new father, because he was a new father at the time, to do the remix, and Eminem.
Oh, for real?
He thought that would have been the perfect.
It most definitely would have been.
Remix.
I mean,
it's due time. Nas has no album since 2012.
It's coming. He said Nas album done. That's what DJ Khaled said.
I hope it's.
I mean, that's
like Life Is Good.
That's why he doesn't want to, I guess, drop. He doesn't want it to flop or anything. He wants it to be great, and hopefully, like, it has some good features on it. If it does, and he'll just. I mean, I'm always gonna be biased because he's a Queens native, but I'm so happy that he's from New York and from Queens and is considered probably the best rapper or one of the best rappers
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah.
If you want to go to like OGs, we can like. Speaking of Lauryn Hill, like, do you think Lauryn Hill could ever make a comeback?
Yeah. Yeah.
She only has one. Well, I guess if you consider the Fugees, you know when people say that when Billboard dropped that list of like the hottest rappers of all time and Lauryn Hill was on it, and people were like, "Why is Lauryn Hill on it? She only has one album." Then I thought about it. People don't always forget that like she had like 3 albums with the Fugees, where she's spitting the whole time, and it's her and Wyclef, and then I don't even know the third nigga's name, but no one ever went to listen for him because he's the one who made the beats. He rapped, but he made the beats, and then you had Lauryn Hill who was spitting that conscious shit. But people still love Lauryn Hill. But do you think if she came back,
yes,
she'd be popping?
It's as if Andre 3000, if he were to come out with an album, or Outkast, everybody would want it.
Even the kids?
I don't know about the kids, but right now, everybody I'm talking about, hip hop fans, people our age and older.
Yeah, because if I know if a Lauryn Hill album come out, I'm gonna listen to that fucking shit. I know if an Andre 3000 album came out, I'm gonna listen to that shit. But if you look like Erykah Badu, who's not hip hop, she's in the hip hop realm. She dropped her mixtape, Can't Use My Phone, and it's excellent. It's very, very good. But I guess I don't know if it was popping that much, so she didn't really make a comeback. I mean, she's still making money and shit. She's still performing, but she wasn't in the eye of like, you know, biggest out here.
Yeah.
Like we would expect, like Eminem, if he were to come back, or Jay-Z, maybe Nas, Lauryn Hill, Andre. So I guess Erykah Badu is one person who couldn't, but she still made music.
Yeah.
So
she
I don't know.
hasn't stopped.
Nah, she hasn't stopped.
I'm gonna change the subject a little bit. Still the same topic, but all right. I feel like I was wrong to think Future had fallen off after Pluto. I'm starting to look at the Honest singles, right? Honest was Future's second album, right? And he had Karate Chop.
Yeah.
That was popping. Then he had Honest. I didn't really like Honest.
People like it, sort of.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't pushed like that.
But no, yeah. And then he has the one with Drake.
No. What? Which one was Drake? That was off a mixtape.
Okay.
All right, but then he had Shit. That was a song. That was popping.
Yeah.
Then he had Move That Dope, which I don't like. And I thought, so it was like going back and forth with me. And then he had I Won. That was played on the radio. Not as much as other songs, but it was played. And it had Kanye West on it. So then after that, he was going through all his stuff with Sierra. So I was like, he's done.
I told you Honest was a good album.
I didn't think it was that great. So then he drops Monster. And
The
on
mixtape.
it, he has a super duper smash hit, Fuck Ups and Commas.
Yeah.
And then when I heard that whole mixtape, I was like, oh, okay, this is poppin' Future. Then he drops Beast Mode, Real Sisters, Layup, shit like that. And I was like, oh, okay, he's dropped another mixtape.
Yeah.
And it was like real soon. Then he dropped 56 Nights. I remember where I was when I heard he dropped the mixtape. I was on 82nd and 37th Avenue in my car, and then I was on Twitter, and I saw, I think Miss Info tweeted, here's another mixtape, secret mixtape that Future just dropped. I was like, what? He just dropped another one?
Yeah.
I was like, hold up, let me go to That Piff. I went on That Piff, started bumping the whole thing, and I was like, whoa, nah, this is some he's gonna get played on the radio.
The intro to 56 Nights just starts it off so well. And then of course he has March Madness on that.
Yeah, March Madness.
The Black National Anthem.
Never Gonna Lose. That was the intro. Trap Niggas. Yo,
Trap Niggas.
Yo, 56 Nights.
I remember when like on like Hot New Hip Hop they announced that he was gonna drop Monster, and after that
Monster.
Yeah, like in the fall, like it was around here. Like I think dropped on Halloween.
It was around this.
And he was like, "Future's coming back," like, and then he didn't stop after that. It was crazy, man. And then he dropped fucking with Drake.
Oh yeah. No. But first he dropped DS2. He dropped this.
Oh yeah.
He dropped his album, which to me it felt like his first album. If that makes any sense, because. The first Future with Pluto and Honest, I feel like that was a different Future than what we have today. what we have starting from Monster.
Okay, yeah.
So like he was popping. I fucked with Future since Pluto. I fucked with him. I'm always like, yo, he makes hits. Once he did Honest, I felt like he was too like mainstream and like it's hard to explain, like just different.
Yeah.
So then when that happened, those 2 albums dropped. I was like, all right, Future's in the game, but he's kind of cheesy. I didn't like Move That Dope. I didn't like that stuff. So I was like, all right, he's kind of like, he's just there. Whatever. Then he dropped Monster, Beast Mode, 56 Nights. And I was like, wow, nah, he's back to how I used to like him and better. Because he's like underground, street, rapper, like he was hood. And I like that. And then DS2 was a accumulation of all that.
Right.
So like, and it was an album, and he did great. He sold better than anything, right?
Yeah. And is it platinum?
I think it just went platinum or gold. I'm not sure.
It definitely has to be gold.
Yeah.
But yeah, that fucking album had Thought It Was a Drought, one of the hardest songs.
Thought It Was a Drought. Had Fuck Ups and Commas, Where You At, Stick Talk.
Stick Talk, that song with Black China. What's it called? Rich Sex.
Yeah, Rich Sex. The song has, I mean, the album has gone platinum, which that's great. I Stirred the Bass.
That's Ebro's favorite song on the album.
Groupies, Lil One, yo, Freak Coast. Slave Master, that's my favorite song off the album. Blow a Bag. I blew a bag today.
That whole shit is good.
Yeah, that's
Future's. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped as much this year.
Yeah, I know.
I really thought he was gonna. Well, don't get me wrong, he has dropped a lot.
He dropped
Evil, Purple Rain.
Oh, let's do it in order. All right, so then after DS2,
he dropped.
Well, like a couple months later, a month and a half later.
In September.
Yeah.
No, DS2 dropped in
September 30th.
No, DS2.
Oh, DS2 dropped July.
Like July 7th or something like that.
July 17th.
Okay.
And then What a Time to Be Alive with Drake, September 20th.
Yeah.
That's 2 months.
On a Sunday. And
that was, I thought it was incredible. I loved it.
Oh, it's excellent.
Yeah.
Digital Dash, that's my favorite song.
Yeah. And so like that, we're not gonna talk that much about What a Time to Be Alive. It's just fire. Jersey, just Jersey. You could say Jersey. And
Best Future song that has ever been created, in my opinion. Yeah. And then
Purple Rain.
And then Purple Rain,
which January 17th. So that's 3 months later.
And then 4 months.
What is it? Let me see. September.
3 months is December. Because that's 9 and
October,
12.
November, December. Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, you're right.
And so then that had Wicked.
Yo, Wicked. I thought Purple Rain was.
It's good. It's good.
I feel like it was slept on a little bit. I fucked with every
I didn't.
song.
I didn't like, but people in my frat house bumped it.
Yeah.
Like my boy Patrick, he bumped it so hard.
I liked Perky's Calling, Purple Rain, Bye Bye. I'm trying to think what else. Inside the Mattress. I roll a yellow tons, cause I gotta have it. Yo, Future went in.
And then like a month later, he dropped Evil.
Yo.
And then had his.
Not even a month. What was it? A month later? It was like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
later.
It was very, very soon.
February 6th.
Damn.
Yo, I thought Evil was fire.
It has the song with The Weeknd.
Yeah, Low Life. It has Low Life. It has Wicked. Well, it has Wicked, I guess, in a.
They just put it on there.
Yeah, in a deluxe version or something.
Right.
But my favorite, Ain't No Time. The intro was popping. In Her Mouth, hilarious. Loved it. Maybach is my favorite song off that, and they played it at the bar I went to
yesterday.
Yeah, they actually played it. I was like, what? I was bumping because I don't really hear. I hear it on the radio sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, you got Zanny Family, Little Haiti Baby. I love that song.
Yeah.
Photocopied, 7 Rings. Then it gets a little slow. Program, all right. Flash It Only was popping. But yeah, after Evil, he drops Project E.T., which I don't know how I feel about it.
But it's not really his.
Yeah, but I know he's featured on
every song except for like 3.
Yeah, and it has 15, 16 songs, and he's on.
But that song, that shit has that song with Lil Uzi Vert, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and
Too Much Sauce.
Yeah, Too Much Sauce. That's a banger.
He has a song with Young Thug on it. 100 racks. 100.
And then he has a song
with Drake and 2 Chainz.
Yeah, exactly. So like he has a few songs on there, but people didn't check for it as hard as other shit.
My favorite song on this mixtape was what was it, OJ? Where is it? Juice, where he's like, I feel like OJ Simpson, Murder Trap, OJ Simpson. Yeah, I thought that was a
Nigga's crazy.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, we all know that like
And
Future.
he's dropping a song with Drake soon.
That's what they say. We'll see what.
Probably out now.
Nah, I don't think so. Maybe we'll see.
But
yeah.
yeah, I brought Future up to show that, like, I mean, he's not an OG, but he propelled himself into basically a new artist.
I mean, you gotta expect that from Future because he's part of the Dungeon family.
Oh yeah,
You know, CeeLo Green, Killer Mike,
Andre.
Andre 3000, Future. Like they pump out niggas.
yeah,
So his work ethic is just incredible, and he is able to do it. So hopefully he just continues.
Yeah.
I mean, for all we know, he probably would have dropped something right now. So it's just. But back to the original question. So I guess, do you think, based on all the evidence that we were like talking about, like are artists able to bounce back after?
I feel like they are, but it's hard, and they need to work hard and get lucky.
get lucky and make that single.
Yeah, they could become popping again.
But it like in order to become poppin', all you need is one song. And
Yeah, I
then
know.
people will bring you out at their shows,
Yeah,
like Fat Joe and Remy Ma for All the Way Up.
yeah,
But you know, like Powerhouse, I feel like no one's looking forward. I don't care that Remy Ma and Fat Joe are there. I wouldn't go for them. You know.
I'd go for Young M.A.
I mean, I wouldn't go for Young M either. First of all, that lineup is whack.
Yeah, but
And
you know what that means.
What?
Special guest galore.
I hope. Like, their headliner is Usher. It's a hip hop show. Like,
Well,
don't get me
Usher's
wrong.
hip-hop.
I love Usher, but their headliner is Usher. Like, and then Fat Joe and Remy Ma. It's like they're catering to, I don't know, it's just not Summer Jam. And that's what Hot 97 has over 105.1.
Yeah, but I mean, this last Summer Jam was horrible.
I know.
But I blame it on the rain. I'll give them a second chance. Next year, if it's whack, I'm not coming the year after.
No, you're not. Come on. If,
I don't
if the
know.
lineup is if the lineup is hard,
Yeah, I mean, I know Lil Uzi's going to be on the lineup.
duh.
Young Thug, hopefully he'll get a fucking set.
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Very easy.
Nah. He can't. It'll sell out.
Jay-Z.
Nah, it can't. It'll sell out. They can't name people like that. People that they can still name on Summer Jam are like Future, Nicki Minaj, maybe Drake, maybe. But I feel like if they name Drake, it'd sell out right away.
Meek Mill.
Yeah. Wayne can still be named. I'm trying to think. 50 Cent. Everything will be fine.
Uncle Murda.
Yeah, I'm thinking of people like
I know.
Eminem. If they named Eminem, it'd be fucking chaotic.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it would sell out.
You think so?
Yeah.
What about if they name Rihanna?
No, but if they name Beyonce, yes.
Yeah, okay,
So if all those people were to come, they would keep it as a secret and special guest. Or maybe
But-
in the second announcement they'd say it.
yeah. Well, whatever. We gotta go. So, all right, so, yes, your answer is yes?
Yes, but it'll be hard.
I don't think, Lil Wayne is gonna make a comeback.
You know?
No.
Why not?
I don't think T.I. is gonna make a comeback.
T.I. can. They can do
I
it.
don't think, 2 Chainz, yes. Pusha T, yes. I don't
You
think,
see?
I don't think Timbaland, maybe, yeah, he could.
Timbaland can do it.
I don't think